In this video, we will take a moment to pay tribute and appreciate the Drifters members who have passed away. The Drifters were formed in 1953 and underwent several lineup changes throughout their career. Some of their greatest hits include Under the Boardwalk, released in 1964, which became an enduring classic, Save the Last Dance for Me, released in 1960, which reached the top of the charts, and Stand By Me, released in 1961, which became a timeless anthem of love and friendship. To it, give us a like and leave a comment below who was your favorite artist from the Drifters. Clyde McPhatter. Our tribute begins with Clyde McPhatter, one of the founding members of the Clyde McPhatter and the Drifters, or, in some cases, it was and is Drifters. Born on November 15, 1932, Clyde possessed an incredible vocal range and a commanding stage presence that helped shape the group's early sound and success. After leaving the Drifters in 1954, Clyde embarked on a successful solo career, delivering hits like A Lover's Question and Without Love, There Is Nothing. At the time, he also sold his share of the group to Treadwell, which is how he ended up with the rights to the name. However, Clyde's life was cut short by a series of health issues and struggles with alcoholism. On June 13, 1972, at the age of 39, Clyde McPhatter passed away due to complications related to heart and liver disease, leaving behind an enduring musical legacy. Rudy Lewis. Let's remember Rudy Lewis, who joined the Drifters in 1960 as the lead vocalist. Rudy's smooth and soulful voice left an indelible impact on the group's sound during the early 60s. With Rudy Lewis at the helm, the Drifters delivered timeless hits like Up on the Roof and On Broadway. However, tragedy struck on May 20, 1964, when Rudy Lewis was found dead in his New York City hotel room at the age of 27. The cause of his death was attributed to a drug overdose, marking a devastating loss for both the group and the music world. Johnny Moore. Next, we pay tribute to Johnny Moore, an exceptional vocalist who joined the Drifters in 1955 and later became the group's leader. Johnny's rich voice and charismatic performances helped shape the group's sound during the late 50s and 60s. With Johnny Moore, the Drifters achieved further success with hits like Under the Boardwalk and Saturday Night at the Movies. Tragically, Johnny Moore passed away on December 30, 1998, at the age of 64. The cause of his death was attributed to respiratory failure, leaving behind a legacy of soulful music and unforgettable performances. Bill Pinkney. Now, let's remember Bill Pinkney, an original member of the Drifters who left the group in 1958 but continued to contribute to the music industry. Bill's smooth bass vocals added a distinctive element to the Drifters' harmonies. With Bill Pinkney, the Drifters released iconic hits like Money Honey and Honey Love. After leaving the group, Bill continued to perform and promote the Drifters' legacy through his own version of the group called Bill Pinkney's Original Drifters. On July 4, 2007, at the age of 81, Bill Pinkney passed away from a heart attack while on tour in Daytona Beach, Florida. His contribution to the Drifters' early success and his dedication to preserving their legacy continue to be remembered and celebrated. Ben E. King. Next, we honor the iconic Ben E. King, who became a member of the Drifters in 1958 as both a lead vocalist and songwriter. Ben's smooth, velvety voice and heartfelt performances endeared him to fans and solidified the Drifters' place in music history. Ben E. King's contributions to the Drifters include hits like Save the Last Dance for Me and This Magic Moment. After leaving the group in 1960, Ben embarked on a highly successful solo career, creating timeless classics like Stand By Me and Spanish Harlem. On April 30, 2015, at the age of 76, Ben E. King passed away due to natural causes, leaving behind a legacy of soul-stirring music that continues to resonate with listeners of all generations. Bobby Hendricks. Bobby Hendricks, a talented vocalist, joined the Drifters in 1953 and was known for his distinctive tenor voice. He provided memorable performances on songs like Drip Drop and Ruby Baby. After leaving the Drifters in 1958, Bobby pursued a solo career and continued to make music. On February 22, 2021, at the age of 82, Bobby Hendricks passed away due to natural causes, leaving behind a legacy of soulful performances and unforgettable contributions to the Drifters' legacy. Charlie Thomas. A gifted vocalist, became a member of the Drifters in 1958. His soulful voice contributed to the group's success during the late 50s and early 60s. Charlie Thomas later left the Drifters to form his own group, The Reflections, and continued to make music. On December 30, 2021, at the age of 84, Charlie Thomas passed away due to natural causes, leaving behind a musical legacy that resonates with fans to this day. ELSBEARY HOBBS, a talented baritone vocalist, joined the Drifters in 1958. His deep, resonant voice added a distinctive element to the group's harmonies. After leaving the Drifters, ELSBEARY pursued a solo career and continued to share his gift with the world. On May 31, 1996, at the age of 59, ELSBEARY HOBBS passed away due to complications from diabetes, leaving behind a legacy of soulful performances and his unforgettable contributions to the Drifters. Jimmy Lewis. He became a member of the Drifters in 1969. Jimmy's powerful and soulful voice contributed to the group's continued success during the late 60s and early 70s. With Jimmy Lewis, the Drifters released hits like Up in the Streets of Harlem and You Got to Pay Your Dues. After leaving the group, Jimmy went on to pursue a solo career and also worked as a songwriter and producer. On September 11, 2004, at the age of 65, Jimmy Lewis passed away due to complications from diabetes, leaving behind a legacy of soulful performances and his contributions to the Drifters' music. Gerhart Thrasher. Let's pay tribute to Gerhart Thrasher, also known as Gerhart Thrasher Jr., who joined the Drifters in 1968 as a tenor vocalist. Gerhart's smooth and soulful voice contributed to the group's sound during the late 60s and early 70s. After leaving the Drifters, Gerhart continued to pursue a career in music. Unfortunately, the details surrounding Gerhart Thrasher's passing are less documented, but his contributions to the Drifters' music will always be remembered. Johnny Terry. Now, let's remember Johnny Terry, who joined the Drifters in 1964. Johnny's powerful and soulful voice left a lasting impact on the group's sound during the mid-1960s. With Johnny Terry, the Drifters released hits like Under the Boardwalk and I've Got Sand in My Shoes. After leaving the group, Johnny pursued a solo career and continued to make music. On February 20, 2017, at the age of 79, Johnny Terry passed away due to natural causes, leaving behind a legacy of soulful performances and his contributions to the Drifters' music. Bill Fredericks. Let's honor Bill Fredericks, who became a member of the Drifters in 1972. Bill's powerful and versatile voice brought a new energy to the group's performances. With Bill Fredericks, the Drifters continued to captivate audiences with their soulful sound. After leaving the group, Bill pursued a solo career and also worked with other renowned artists. On October 19, 2000, at the age of 61, Bill Fredericks passed away due to complications from lung cancer, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances and his contributions to the Drifters' music. As we reflect on the lives and careers of these talented members of the Drifters, it's evident that their contributions to music continue to inspire. Their untimely departures remind us of the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing their enduring legacies. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification button. See you on the next video.